In this video, we will learn about the reproductive bodies. One is the pollen grain. Pollen grain is a spherical or oval structure, and this is our male reproductive structure. Here we can see two coverings, the outermost thick part, that is the exine part, and the inner continuous, that is the intine part. The exine, if we observe, it is rough and spinous in nature and bears minute pores known as germ pore. So here we can see three such germ pores in the picture. The dense cytoplasm within the pollen grain has two nucleus. So here we have a larger nucleus and a smaller one. The smaller one is termed as the generative cell or the generative nucleus, and the larger one that we see above it is a vegetative nucleus or tube nucleus. Now similarly, if we see the female reproductive part, that is the ovule. So ovule is a larger structure compared to a pollen. So ovule is inside our ovary and it is attached to placenta inside the ovary by a short stalk known as the funicle. So here we can see the funicle which is attached to the placenta, and this develops into seed after fertilization, and each ovule contains an embryo sac. So this is an entire ovule that we see here, and in the center the orange structure that we see, that is the embryo sac. Now embryo sac is surrounded by nutritive tissue called as nucellus, that is this part, the entire green structure, and it has two protective layers, that is integuments, so which protect the entire structure. Now if we observe the entire embryo sac consists of two polar nuclei which fuses with the pollen grain sperm cell to form secondary nucleus or primary endosperm nucleus. So your polar nuclei is present in the center and it is the largest structure in the embryo sac. Now we also have the female gamete, that is the egg. The egg or the female gamete lies towards the micropyle. So here we have micropyle. It is an opening through which the sperm cells can enter. So sperm cells enter through micropyle and reach this egg cell to form the zygote. Now embryo sac also has two other cells, that is known as synergids, and three antipodal cells at the other end. Now if we observe carefully, what does the embryo sac contain? It has 7 cells but 8 nucleus. So 3 antipodal cells. So we have 3 antipodal cells at the opposite end of the micropyle, and we have 3 cells towards the micropyle, that is 1 egg cell and 2 synergid cells. And in the center we have a large central cell having 2 polar nuclei. So together we can call it as a 7-celled structure with 8 nuclei. So this is the structure of the embryo sac. I hope this topic is clear to you. Thank you.